待たせたな、カカロット。いけるぜ、ベジータ。
Gotta love that intro right there for the LR Super Saiyan 4. So, the big boys right here, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, that fuse into LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, is dropping, within the next few days here on Global Dokkan. Now, this character, let me just say this. I do think that a unit has come out that is better than this LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who was, I think, the best unit in the game for 6 months. The gods are right there neck and neck, to where, you could make some arguments for either. I just personally think LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was a little bit better. A unit has come out that is better, but I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the gods are better with this new character. So, even though I do think that there is a character who's come out who's a little bit better than this unit, I think this unit is better right now, 6 months after release, than they were on release. So if you're a global player, right, okay, should I summon for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? I'm saying that I think LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be better probably 6 months from now on Global Dokkan, when the Vegeta and Trunks come out, right? So you are definitely safe to go in deep on these banners. The designs are incredible. You just have so many positives all over the place. Stacking in base. They have a turn 4 active skill fusion you could do. They are able to guard their first turn, which is ridiculous for, all difficult content. They have a very strong link set as well. Oh, it is interesting. I'm running a lot of defensive equips on my LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That does make sense. That definitely can help this unit tank a little bit better in some of these really tough stages, especially because the damage you're going to see from this character is already just so ridiculously powerful, right? And then keep in mind that I think this unit probably has... I always want to say Kid Gohan has the best active skill in the game, but LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods active skills, where you do this mega powerful attack, right, which does a lot of extra damage if you're getting a lot of stacks in with them in base, right? You are just able to just destroy with this. The amount of damage you could do with this character is just very, very nuts, right? Guaranteed crits for the turn when you get the active skill. So let's go ahead and go through. We don't have really the greatest opening rotation, but it's okay. At one point, I probably will get these two together to get all 7 links activated. Notice that key is really not going to be a huge issue for these characters most of the time, just as long as you've got some sort of basic key on the field. Okay, so all the defensive equips I've got, no, just the one silver defensive equip is 10k extra defense on my LR Super Saiyan 4s. Okay, I'll definitely take that. Alright, so let's let this turn go. Let's let them stack up for a little bit, right? So remember that Goku and Vegeta, we're stacking on both their 18-key super attack and their 12-key super attack. Both are giving them stacks, right? Stacking attack and defense, which is very good. Now, I've found that this character, turn 1, when we have our guard procced, right, they are very, very tanky. It's very helpful for, a lot of these red zone stages and stuff like that. This is a best unit in the game contender, a 200% leader, so, tough. The grade here is for red zone, right? That's all that really matters with this type of character. That is the most difficult content in the game. I think that's what we should sort of grade this character on. Early in fights with that guard up, the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta unit is totally fine, right? With the guard up. But on the second turn, once your guard wears off, and before you transform, you are sort of in danger, right, at that point. This unit could take a lot of damage from a lot of the tougher bosses, Super 17, Janemba, Bojack, Omega, Broly. They will do a lot. They will destroy you. If with the LR Super Saiyan 4s, you get supered on them after their guard is worn off, but before you fuse in a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? So you do want to be very cautious. If things go your way and you could just stack up forever, it's just GG. Because 10 turn stacked LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I imagine that even Broly is just going to be getting cream pied by that, right? So right here, all we have is just this, the Gohan and Goten right here. I'm gonna get LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku over here in a second. We will fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta later on, right? Probably linked up with the SSR, which we can do. So we're at 340k defense right here. Oh, actually, it's going to be even higher than that, because remember, Whirus does give support. Because Goku and Vegeta are on the fusion category, so this is going to proc some support for them, so they're going to get a little bit better. So the way this unit is designed is beautiful, and they have not aged whatsoever since the anniversary because of how tight their design is, right? By giving them guard turn 1, you're guaranteeing that they're ridiculously powerful in Super Battle Road Battlefield type content, right? With the guard, and then the way their passive is structured as well, right? Where at 20 key, they launch a guaranteed additional super, and at 24 key, they're super effective against all types, while getting extra key per type key sphere obtained. So what you have is you have this behemoth here that is able to dominate basically the entire game, because they're also stacking, right? So it's like, either, you know, we're stacking with them and they're great for long events, or you've got the guard for the super powerful short events, right? You have the active skill, sort of like devastating explosion attack that we can pop out at any point. You really don't want, I think, to underrate how effective. Actually, we'll do this, yeah. You really don't want to underrate how effective the active skill is. Right now, I think all the best units in the game have this sort of like structured active skill like this, right? Where you do an active skill attack, it's a guaranteed crit, and then all your attacks for that turn are guaranteed crits. The 3 main Dokkan Fest LRs, they do it better because they stack their attack prior to you using the active skill, which just makes the damage just disgusting beyond belief. In a lot of these very difficult red zone stages, which right, are all the difficulty in the game right now, the amount of times you guys are just going to finish stages off, because it's like, all right, you get to this turn, you know, the enemy is below 50% HP, you do their active skill, and you do 20 million damage, right? And then even if you don't finish with the actual active skill attack, then you've got the guaranteed crits coming in. It just gets very silly, very disgusting. So, it's like, you guys will see, these active skill abilities are just, like, so crazy. That's one thing that makes Super 17 a little bit trickier of a boss in Red Zone than you would think, is only because he absorbs Ki Blast Super, so you can't use the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, like active skill, or the Gogeta Blue active skill, right? Which does make it a little bit tougher. Okay, what is our defense up to? So now we're up to 477. This of course is a better turn than we've had up to this point as well. Right, linked up with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we have most of our link set activated. I think the only link we're not going to have activated right here is going to be Shocking Speed. Yeah, so their link set is Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Saiyan Roar, Shocking Speed, GT, Prepare for Battle, and Legendary Power. I don't know why they gave them Shocking Speed. It's like, it can be effective utilizing Shocking Speed along with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta characters, like Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but this character actually would have been even better if they had Prepare for Battle. I think that's one argument people use in favor of the LR gods, is that they have Prepare for Battle over Shocking Speed, which works way better with many characters in the game, you know, including the LR Super Saiyan 4s, Vegeta, and Trunks, right? Like, Prepare for Battle is way more common than Shocking Speed is, so. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is, next turn here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and transform into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Well, I guess we could bleed one more turn out. You know, get the stacks off, and then we'll transform. This character's ridiculous. I mean, it's like, I can't really do it justice. You can't really do this character justice in like one video, right? So one type of video I've been doing over the past couple of months is I've been no-iteming the entire red zone with like these 200% teams, right? Because 200% leader skills, the biggest jump in the meta in, you know, 5 years. We have not had a jump like this basically in years. And then the red zone is designed for it. So I like to no-item the entire red zone using these teams. I did do that with Gogeta and the Gods teams. So I'm probably going to put those out maybe starting tomorrow as well. And you guys can kind of see, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in like every single fight and stuff like that. What are we looking at right here? So this is 500k defense, no support on turn 8. So if you're going into like one of these legendary events like this, it's just, I mean, it's just GG. Like, get clapped. Like, that's all that's gonna happen right here. So we're at 500k defense. This type of event is just not strong enough to take out like this level of character. These Super Saiyan 4s right here, no way. Again, when you go into the red zone though, that like 500k defense is cool. But you're still eating like 700k damage from the toughest bosses, right? So you do have to be a little bit more, I don't know, calculated, a little bit smarter with how you do it. But that's why when you fuse in a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, all the different things we can get here, damage reduction from Rainbow Key Spheres, you're massively raising attack and defense on his 18 key super, you're greatly raising attack and defense on his 12 key super. It's just like you have a lot of very powerful, insane abilities that this character's got access to. Okay, so I guess I'll push off B-Pan right here. We'll get 2 turns. The thing we're going to get in 2 turns is just going to be so devastating. Here, let me hit this for Weirus. That'll heal us up a little bit. Let me grab this. Let me grab this. All right, so we'll get 2 more turns in this run. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to absolutely clap on this next turn because, you know, we're able to stack up quite a bit with him. So his defensive numbers, offensive numbers are going to be through the roof. Again, remember, Rainbow Orbs are very powerful once we become Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You get a 7% crit chance and 7% damage reduction per Rainbow Key Sphere, which is very, very helpful. When you're, you know, you have the potential to stack this guy's defense for turns and turns and turns and turns, it's great, right? Like, damage reduction, we're at the point where, like, guard and damage reduction, characters just having it is not enough. It's like, you need, like, guard and damage reduction, and then you need, like, 300k plus defense as well, you know, at least. And it's like, you know, this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to have that. Okay, so mine right here is the one that has been stacking. So let's go ahead and fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is one of my favorite animations in the game right here, and the voice acting is so good.
フュージョンするぞカカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
That's not ever going to get old. Look how just goated he is, just floating there. Alright, man. Okay, so, now he's up to... Yeah, see, this is where he gets ridiculous, right? You know, we could look at turns like this. If you're able to manipulate it in a way to where you don't have to transform with this character until, like, you know, maybe, like, the final phase of some of these tough red zone fights, like, it's like GG. I mean, this guy is not going to really handle it in slot 1. Well, I mean, let's see. So, on this turn right here, we would be able to get 2 Rainbow Key Spheres. So, he's going to have 600k defense along with 14% damage reduction. So, at this point, he would definitely be able to eat normal attacks from any of the bosses, but say Broly is going to super attack him or something like that, that could do a lot of damage. Now, one other thing to keep in mind with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He does have the super attack counter, which is devastating, but it is a dodge. It's a dodge and counter that he's got, right? So, like, it does not work against Broly. But this guy is designed to shit on one of the hardest bosses in the game, Omega Shenron, right? Because remember, Omega Shenron, he hits you with that huge, like, nuking damage attack. Basically a 1.6 million damage attack. If you're, like, a super class unit, like, how much defense you need? You'll need, like, 1.7 million defense neutral or something like that. If you're a super class unit, like, Omega just hits you so hard. But Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's got type advantage, and he's got the 50% chance to counter, and the nullification as well. Don't forget that Gogeta, on his 18 key super attack, he will nullify the enemy's next action they take. So this character in the LR Gods can be used to great effect next to Scouter characters. LR Tech Gogeta, LR STR Vegito. So you see where the super attack is, and you might be able to nullify it. Although, I don't know if the game just likes to troll or what. But what frequently happens to me is, like, an enemy will be doing 2 attacks, like, in the second slot. The first attack is a normal, and then the second attack is a super. Like, that happens to me, like, every run, right? Anytime I have a scouter, like, I'm not able to nullify it because it just nullifies the normal, and then I just eat the super attack anyway, right? So, we have all 7 links activated right here. I mean, this is just get out of the way. Get out of the way for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what this attack stat is going to be. We're getting the Dokkan attack, so we're... Oh, he didn't counter. Come on. This is going to be double-digit damage, I imagine. I don't think he could damage us. Yeah. We didn't get the counter, you bastard. Come on, that would have been so cool. Alright, what is the attack stat right here? We're at 11.2. So, Gogeta's doing 11.2 right here. Gogeta has a 50% chance to additional super, by the way. He has a high chance to additional super. He has a medium chance to crit. He's already super effective against all types, right? And it's like, you guys can quickly see why things get a little bit out of control with this character. A little bit absurd, right? The EZA LR Super Saiyan 4s are so good, right? They're ridiculous thanks to him. Oh, we did not? Wow. We actually didn't get the additional from his passive. That was the Hidden Potential System additional right there. Do you like the 2 million damage he did on a normal? Okay, we could die here. That would be less than ideal, I would say. I definitely do not want to die. Let's hope that Vegeta does not kill us here. Because I do want to get this next turn LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Okay, that's fine. Gohan and Goten are not going to die from this. With type advantage, we should be okay. So I guess what I want to do now is I do still have to get their active skill, right? I don't think we're going to do enough damage. Are we below 50% HP, actually? We are not. We're just above 50%, right? Oh? No, now we are. Actually, we are below 50%. I would pop the active skill, but what I actually want to do right here is I want to have B-Pan pop her active skill and then see what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does with the active skill buff on his attack stat. Then I think after that, we'll get the active skill. And I might finish up. I mean, we're seeing what these units can do, right? Like, the way they're built, it's perfect for every single type of stage in the game. There's not, like, a stage in the game where this character is not going to dominate, right? Like, at the moment, that does not exist. Content that this character will not just completely bend in half, right? Keep in mind that, you know, there are factors of the unit being better, right? Like, if you're forced to transform early with this character, you'll get, like, a heavily... I mean, I don't know if I want to call it a nerfed version, but oftentimes I've found that if you're going into the red zone without items, you are transforming sooner rather than later. You just need all the power they generate, the utility of the nullification, the double supering most of the time for the extra defense. You need that a lot of the times, right? All right, so let's go ahead and grab this. This is going to give us, like, full health, basically. Yeah, we'll take that. So this is with B-Pan's active skill up, all 7 links. This is going to be very, very big damage. And then after this, we'll get a turn of the active skill. So let me know what you guys think of LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. A divine, godly unit for sure. So 15 million with a 50% chance to additional. They are super effective against all types, and they have a 30% chance to crit from their passive. There's the high chance to additional. 11 million on the additional super. That is insane. I go crazy. When Namek Goku has 7 million 12-key additionals, I go crazy. And now Gogeta's like, here's an 11 million. Here's 3 million damage on a normal attack. Thanks, Gogeta. Very balanced. 3 million damage on a normal. That's what I consider good. That is very, very good. Alright, so, the enemy is below 50% HP. Which means we're able to use Gogeta's active skill, right? If either we are below 50% HP or the enemy is below 50% HP, either or, and we're able to pop Gogeta's active skill. I've found this condition to be just dreamlike. In the toughest fights, you always have it when you need it, this active skill, so that's so good. You know, this is the type of thing that, when it comes to, like, Red Zone Broly and his very powerful AoE attack, if you could kill him before the turn starts with active skills, that's one of the best strats you could use. And remember, Gogeta, every attack for the rest of this turn after his active skill, which does a bajillion damage anyway, he's doing guaranteed crits. So the damage that the 7th anniversary LRs could do on these turns where you get this active skill is just, again, dreamlike, is what I would say. So let's go ahead and pop this. The active skill skip was on. Oops. Can I? Damn it. All right. Well, that's okay. Damn it. Wait. No, we gotta get the... No! Are you kidding me? I gotta get the animation. All right. Hey, God. Looks like I gotta get it again. Damn it. All right, guys. I will be less silly this time. All right. So let's go ahead and play this godly, incredible attack.
さてと、いよいよこの俺の必殺技を見せてやるか。これであの世へ送ってやる。ウルトラビッグバンカメハメハ。
There we go. So let me know what you guys are thinking about LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's very easy to use sort of like top tier partners with this character, right? Right now, a lot of these Super Saiyan 4s, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Easy LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are very powerful. This character is very powerful, right? Like, you can get this unit, you know, functioning at full power basically across the entire game. So, you know, between having one of the best leader skills, you know, introducing one of the more fun categories in the game that everyone wishes was an actual category, which is this right here. This is the fusion fighter category, right? All Patara fusions, the dance fusions. You even got, like, you know, all the Piccolos. So, like, Orange Piccolo and all the characters from Superhero will be on here, right? So, this is going to be a very good category moving forward, this Fuse Fighter category. So, let me know what you guys think of one of the best units in the game, top 3, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.